Like many people today, I demand a recount. Hello everybody, Hoosier Stacker coming at you from Southern Indiana. So, last week I put out a video to share with the community my stack for 2020. And there were a couple of concerns in the comments that my stack isn't as whack as it should be. Yeah, that's a shout out to the Silver Spot, Silver Joker, and Silver 5150. Love you, brothers. Anyway, I decided to recount my stack because after I got to thinking about it, I said 22 pounds of silver, which is a lot, and this box is pretty damn heavy, but I don't know if I truly have 22 pounds in this box. So I'm going to break it down and I'm going to count my stack for 2020. So I don't think I'm going to break out the individual tubes. I'm not going to break down the individual tubes. That's just going to take too dang long. But I am going to break out them, and so I'm going to break them out in the tubes themselves. So there's 20 American Silver Egos and 20 Philharmonics and 25 Kangaroos and 25 Maples and 20 Cougarans and 25 Britannicas, a bunch of Washington quarters. I'm not sure exactly what that weight is. I'm going to have to break out the scale for those, and also for my dimes. And then I have $10 face of Kennedy's, 90% Kennedy's. The $10 face of Benji's. $10 face of Walking Liberties. And $10 face of Mercs. And probably about $2 or so of more Mercs. And 3 Barber quarters. 5 Standing Liberty quarters. 1 Barber dime. And that's it for my silver. Gold, pretty simple. Gold, I have 4 ounces. I have my first gold coin. It's 2008 Buffalo proof. I got this gold coin when I traded up my generic rounds and bars back in September. Got my 1 ounce Eagle, 1 ounce Britannica, and 1 ounce Pamp Swiss gold bar. So 4 ounces of gold. But I'm not worried so much about the gold. It's pretty self-explanatory. I got 4 ounces here. But it's the silver that I'm not so sure about. So I'm gonna have to break out the scale and weigh all these just to get a true representation of how much weight I truly have in silver, because this box is actually pretty heavy. So the 22 pounds, this box may actually be, I don't know, 3 or 4 pounds, if not 5 pounds. So I'm going to go break out the scale and we are going to see exactly how much weight I have. All right, got my scale here, and not sure how much the actual tubes weigh. Hopefully they don't weigh that much to offset the accuracy of the weight here. So I want to weigh everything together. So the maples is 819 grams. The egos takes it up to 1470. Philharmonics take it up to 2114. Kangaroos takes it up to 2928. Cougarans take it up to 3755. Britannicas take it up to 4585. I want to stop there for a second. So for the 3 nines fine bullion coins, I have 4,585 grams. Now this scale, let me see what it says for pounds. That's fluid ounces. It's milliliters. So for pounds, I have 10 pounds and 1.7 ounces. So at 4585 grams is 10 pounds 10 pounds and 1.7 ounces. All right. So I do have over 10 pounds of bullion. And yeah, the Constitutional won't have as much weight to it. And of course you have to factor into the fact that it's only 90%. But if you take all the weight of the Constitutional that I have, and the one barber, that's 17 grams, 1,817 grams, which equates to 4 pounds, yeah, just 4 pounds, 4 pounds and 0.1 ounce. I'm just going to take it down to 4 pounds. So that means my actual silver weight is 14 pounds and 1.7 ounces. Not quite 22 pounds. So that case that I have weighs a lot more than I thought. So I'm glad I actually did this. I'm actually glad I decided to reweigh my stack to get a more accurate representation. So now that I know that I have 14 pounds of silver, which yes is to me is a tremendous achievement. It's not 22 pounds. So for for my 2021 stack, I'm going to focus on constitutional. I'm going to keep the 2020 stack at 14 pounds and 1.7 ounces. And then beginning in 2021, I am going to focus my attention on gold and on constitutional silver. So there you have it. My recount election, my recount of my stack. And yes, it was not as accurate as I thought originally. But you know what? Unlike our electoral system this year, at least I counted, and I count accurately. Have a great day, everybody, and just keep stacking.